What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the New York Knicks MyLeague in NBA 2K16, and we are here in the NBA Finals taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. We hold home court advantage as we finished 2 games better than them. We were 52-30, and they were 50-32. So here we are getting started in the action here, as that is going to be a layup for the Clippers. And then J.J. Redick would follow it up with a 3, but it misses, and that is going to be rebounded by Hassan Whiteside. Now Avery Bradley over to Melo, going to lay it in down low, gives the Knicks a 4-2 lead here early on in the game. Still plenty of game left to go, obviously, as J.J. Redick takes a step-back jumper right there, misses, and DeAndre Jordan rebounds it. And now Melo driving is going to dish it out to Porzingis for a 3, and he is going to hit that one. 7-4 game now, and this is a really tense, close action early on here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Chris Paul making a layup right there, and Avery Bradley is now driving in, and he gets past DeAndre Jordan. Big size mismatch, but just does not have the athleticism on the same level. And now Blake is going to have an easy opportunity in the post as Hassan Whiteside jumped instead of just putting his hands up. And now Porzingis altering a shot at the rim. Whiteside rebounds out to Nick Young, over to Melo, who is going to slam it down in transition. And it looks like the fast break is going to be a little bit of a difference maker this game as well, as Chris Kaman is down low in the post, and he's going to make a shot right there on the assist from Chris Paul, who had a pretty rough game, as you'll see at different points throughout. He was not really making much of an impact. Nick Young with a 3 right there. Now Raymond Felton over to Porzingis, makes a tough circus shot in the lane, fouled by Chris Kaman. It'll be an and 1. Now Kelly Olynyk missing an easy shot down low. Adrian Payne defending, and that is going to be Chris Paul in transition, now defended by Nick Young, and Felton could not keep up with Redick as Redick leaked out a little bit and gives the Clippers a 1-point lead. Now KJ McDaniels driving past his man, and he is going to make this layup and also be fouled on the play. He will make his free throw as well. And now a pull-up jumper from, I actually don't know who that is. It looks like Trevor Booker. I believe he was on this team. And now Kelly Olynyk driving in, very similar to Porzingis earlier, gets fouled. And now the Clippers get a rebound off of a Knicks miss right there. Paul Pierce passing it over to J.J. Redick, and he's going to lay that one up and in. 3-point game now, as this shot's going to be missed. But Biyombo passes it back out to Nick Young. Corner 2, and it is good, as it looked like it was a 3 at first. But now Kelly Olynyk getting a rebound right there. Felton up to McDaniels, over to Nick Young, and he slams it down in transition. And transition's been big for both teams really up to this point. It's Paul Pierce making a pull-up jumper right there. The skeleton of Paul Pierce, still playing 2 years into this MyLeague at age 39 or 40, I believe. And he is starting to get up there in age, and it is nice to see him make a contribution. Blake Griffin with a nice dunk right there. And then he gets blocked by Kelly Olynyk on the other end. He was really the big contributor. He kept the Clippers in this game early on, but he had some rough moments down in the post. Nick Young with another dunk right there. And now a pass to DeAndre Jordan. He's going to work his way around dribbling, and I thought that was a little bit of a ridiculous play. Chris Paul, Kelly Olynyk playing great defense on him. He's been really playing good post defense this game so far. And now a big dish to Carmelo Anthony, who's going to dunk that one down. It's now a 6-point game later on, as Blake Griffin works his way around Avery Bradley. Really big mismatch right there. I don't know how they ended up on each other. Now J.J. Redick pulling up for a 2, and he is going to make that shot. So now it's just a 3-point game, and the Clippers have the ball again. J.J. Redick misses, but the Knicks would actually get the rebound right there. A lot of offensive rebounding for the Clippers, but Carmelo's going to hit this 3 in the corner, and it is money. 6-point game now, as the Clippers will call a timeout after that. And now Chris Paul looked like he was shooting it, but he passed it down low, and that is going to be an and 1 for their center. And this is going to be Chris Paul trying to shoot it again, missing, and Porzingis will get the rebound, and this pass will go out to Jaren Grant, who will somehow make that layup. I really thought he was going to miss. I have not trusted him in the playoffs with making shots. He has been very streaky around the rim especially. But now it's a 3-point game later on, and Jaren Grant's going to shoot that one and make it just after I was criticizing him and his inability to make shots. Blake Griffin with a big dunk right there. Puts it back down to 3 points, a place it has not been at in a while, and now he gets right past Jaren Grant, who was going for a steal. Or that was Bismack Biyombo, excuse me. And now Chris Paul getting a steal right there in transition. He's going to get around, and he gets a shot altered, but for some reason Blake Griffin is able to rebound and dunk over 3 New York Knicks defenders. And it's just a 1-point game now. Olynyk down low to Kristaps Porzingis, and he's going to make that layup. And now J.J. Redick in the corner. That is only going to be a 2, so it does not tie the game up, but it makes it a 1-point game. And now Porzingis with a huge block on the Clippers on the other end. Raymond Felton over to Bismack, and Bismack is going to slam it down. 3-point game now. 2-point game after they made a free throw. Nick Young taking a 3, drains it from downtown, and it's going to be a 5-point game now. J.J. Redick pump faking. Nick Young, I don't know how that happened. He just dribbled right around him and in front of him. It was very weird animation. Chris Paul over to Paul Pierce, and that one is going to be good. It ties up the game for the first time in quite a while. The Clippers are back in it, and they're actually going to take the lead right there on that step-back jumper from Paul Pierce. Can't stop the old man for some reason. And now here it is, Olynyk to KJ. KJ is not going to dunk that one, as it does get altered by DeAndre Jordan at the rim, but he does stop it. And now the Clippers actually took the lead, and somehow DeAndre Jordan gets a steal right there. Kelly Olynyk just really lost the ball. It wasn't really anything other than that. And he is going to get a dunk on the other end. So it's a 4-point Clipper lead now, but Nick Young has something to say about that. He's going to dunk that one down easily. It's still a 2-point game after some free throws, and now Jaren Grant goes over to Porzingis, who dunks it home over Ersan Ilyasova, and I forgot he was on this team. Now Trevor Booker driving to the rim, and he's actually going to make that one, gives the Clippers a lead once again. And Avery Bradley going for a corner 3. Chris Kaman rebounds out to J.J. Redick, and J.J. Redick is going to get it over to Trevor Booker. Jump shot is good. It's a 4-point game once again. And now 2-point game here in the fourth quarter, as it was a very close defensive battle to start out a little bit. Nice steal from DeAndre Jordan right there. And then a lob up to KJ McDaniels to tie the game at 83. His athleticism has really proved to be the difference in recent games. Chris Paul making a tough shot right there, but Blake Griffin rebounds and dunks it up again. Poor boxing out this game has led to this, but Kelly Olynyk gets wide open for a 3. No one near him, and he's going to drain that one. 2-point lead after another free throw made by the Knicks, but J.J. Redick is going to hit that long 2 from the corner, and it's a tie game once again. But Kristaps on the dish from Melo is going to make that one and one. And now Blake Griffin driving down in the post. Hassan Whiteside straight up strips him and passes it up to Carmelo and J.J. Redick. You ain't catching up with Carmelo. 5-point game now. And now Carmelo driving in, dishes it to Whiteside, slams it home, and they are opening up the game now. 7-point lead. Blake Griffin takes a jump shot and is actually going to make that. I was very surprised. I thought with the defense of closing out by Hassan Whiteside, he wasn't going to make that. But J.J. Redick tries for a 3. DeAndre rebounds out to Trevor Booker, and he's going to miss there. That was Paul Pierce, excuse me, and he's going to make that shot. 5-point game later on. Chris Paul down to DeAndre, makes it a 3-point game. And now they're trying something. Blake Griffin making a shot in the post, and he's going to miss that one. Jaren Grant giving it over to Carmelo Anthony, who rises up for the dunk and the 5-point lead. Getting down into crunch time now. Still a 5-point game. Jaren Grant in the corner for 3, and it bounces off the rim and goes in the basket, but the game is still not over. Chris Paul takes a jump shot right here and makes it. Not a very good shot, but still they made it. And this is going to be the inbound, and they're going to foul Nick Young. We put in Nick Young, who is our best free throw shooter, and he's going to be sent to the line to make it a 9-point game, or 8-point game, excuse me. He makes the first one to make it 104-97, and he is going to take the second one, and that is going to seal it as he makes it 105-97. But the Clippers would try to get something going again. Chris Paul down low, and he's going to just pass it out of bounds. So that does it for this game. It is over. The New York Knicks win Game 1 at home. So for the NBA Finals, I am going to do something a little bit different, and I'm actually going to show more than just elimination games. I'm going to show the first home game for the Clippers, and then I'm going to show any elimination game. I'm going to show any time it switches places. So I'm going to show the first Clippers game, and then I'm going to show, if we get to Game 5, I'm going to show that coming back. So be ready for that. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for Game 3 of the NBA Finals.